We're really excited to finish the product deck. You guys know we didn't get through it yesterday. So today we're going to start with Ella Pure Reno. And this is basically, as you guys know, a phytoplankton. We talked a little bit about it last week. That's really designed to help be a firming, lifting agent and to smooth wrinkles. We do have some clinical data behind that because of one of the key ingredients used, which is called Terrasol. We can push that out to the community. I know we've done a slide deck on that, but it is important that you guys know there is some clinical data behind this particular product. And there will be clinical data behind Sculpt and Root at launch, by the way. So when people ask, do you have double blind or clinical trials? We do have them with some of our products, Sculpt, Crush, and Reno. And then, of course, we're still working at getting the double-blind placebo-controlled trials with the Trinity and different things. We also have a registry and case studies. So I want you guys to know we have about 400 people, I guess, that have enrolled. Is that correct, Tiger, in the patient registry?
Yes, ma'am. We have about 400 right now.
Right. And so we're trying to get thousands. Thank you, Tiger. So that, for example, when we go to India, we're going to meet with the Prime Minister and President in India. We launch India with their government and with the Bollywood stars there. To have clinical data and patient registry numbers and case studies really helps us with these different countries. Why does that matter? Because I've had a lot of people ask me, I've even had people say, Christina, what exactly do you do for a living? Because why are you in all these situations? It's really simple. I'm a scientist that was a nanobiotechnologist, or I am, and I've studied a lot of different areas of science. And in all these different countries, there's a couple of things everyone cares about. Everyone wants to live a really long life and look as good as possible while they're doing it. And some of you guys know that I have patents about regeneration and reversal of aging and different things that I've written. So that's of interest to countries. And then the detoxification and remediation of the land, air, and water and people and animals, that's important as well. When you see me meeting with different people when I travel, it doesn't mean that I'm friends with them. It doesn't mean I support their mission. For example, I'm not against the Catholic Church, but I'm not Catholic. And you guys know that, some of you guys know I met the Pope. That doesn't mean I agree with everything the Pope does or any of what he does. It means that my ability, like yours, to go into different situations, because you guys have different situations you go into that I can't go into, and vice versa. All of our goal is to share solutions with the world, regardless of who it is. There is a huge political and economic and healthcare debate and controversy around the world right now. It's touched all of us. In fact, I bet most of us would say we never thought we would live at a time like this when all of this stuff is going on. And it's overwhelming. And this group has been a beacon of light for people all over the world because of what you do. Now you're getting ready to go in and you're going to have Sculpt and Crush. And because of the weight loss, because of the peptides, you're going to be able to grab hold of people that have never heard of our products. You're going to have 80 videos which talk about how our products can help people and how we have a patient registry and case studies all over the world where we show we support people, whether they're taking traditional chemotherapy or whether they aren't. That's just an example. So this year, we're stepping into the game of autoimmune and diseases and how we support people in wellness so that their body can fight these things, whether they take a traditional product or not. In Germany, it's a little bit different. So we're having to handle things there a little bit different than we are in the rest of the world. Every country is different when we go in with a product. Every country is different when it comes to regulatory. So when you hear us talk about different formats in different ways, that's why. We're an international company and we're here to support people and bring these solutions to the world. If you say to me, how does Ella Pure Reno fit into that? I want you guys to know that every product we have was strategically made to help the body with barricades so that things can't come in, and to keep inside the body the antioxidants and the vitamins and minerals that it should have. When you have heavy metals, or if you have a virus or bacteria or any environmental factor that comes in from the outside into your body, Your body has different pathways that are blocked, that don't work effectively. All of our products fit into the story, which is how you can help the inside and the outside of your body. This is your kingdom. This is your house. When you have a house that you build, you paint it or you put brick on it. You create a barrier so that inside the house, things are protected against the wind and the rain and the storm. Elapure is that barricade around your body. This house you live in needs to be protected. For me, skincare cannot just be about making you look better and being prettier and having less wrinkles. It needs to also be about cellular growth. It needs to be about your skin being healthier and being protected. So Elapure is extremely important in that perspective for you guys, not just because of the wrinkles, not just because of how your skin looks better and is firmer. That's important, but there's other factors to this as well that we're going to talk about today. So let's go on to the next slide and talk about Reno and what it does. And you guys can see the different ingredients that are in Reno. I want to tell you guys, for me, working on many different skincare lines, there was a lot of basic products that were really important to me that I knew that would naturally impact the skin. It was extremely hard to work on a product that did not have a lot of fillers, because you may or may not know this, but a lot of the skincare products that we have in our world have a lot of things that are not good for your skin. When there were specific ingredients, and I'll give you some examples of that. Sometimes when I work with Phytoduclium tetracotinum, I never can say it right, there's some side effects and there's some types of that are not healthy for the skin. So I sourced the ingredients from places and from plants that I knew were protected and that would be good for the skin, and I could make into a formulation that would help protect the skin. I'll use an example. When you guys take 0N, there's pine bark and there's velvet bean. At higher doses, those can be negative, but at a lower dose, those can really help as a nootropic and an adaptogenic. It's the same way with skincare. So you can Google things and you can find a list of what's good or bad, like even if you Google zeolites or silica or whatever. But the truth is, unless you know the full story scientifically, you don't understand what's going into your body or on your body. This particular anti-aging moisturizer was extremely hard to make, to be honest, because even when you look at the hyaluronic acid, it was hard for me because that can actually dry your skin out. As much as it can help, it dries your skin out. The phytoplankton does the same thing. A lot of you guys that use this say it makes your skin feel great, but sometimes it's not moisturizing enough. The next line of skincare products that come out that will be used with this are peptide formulas for the skin, so that it will actually help even more with the moisture. This particular product for my skin, I use all over my body. I want my body to be protected. And it's really important that you guys understand that it's not just there to make you look better, but it's there as a barrier for the skin as well. We can't claim we do everything, but we can talk about the benefits. So the next slide talks about the benefits of Reno, and it moisturizes and softens dehydrated skin. It helps even the appearance of skin tone and discoloration, and it soothes skin and helps with the appearance of fine lines. Now, when you go into, we don't have it on this slide, but if you go into the phytoplankton with Terrasol, and Tiger, we need to add that to the next deck so they can see it. There's clinical data that talks about the wrinkles, about the tightness, and about how it really helps with even collagen growth in your skin, which of course, Give Me Back My Youth helps with that too. And as a side note, Relive grains with the pre and probiotics and all the grains help as well. Finally, I just want to make sure everyone knows this. When you look at Clean Slate and Restore, you're helping the body detoxify and restore. A lot of you guys ask me why your skin is looking better or your hair is looking better. Some of that has to do with the beginning with the Trinity and what you've done to get to this point. And we're going to keep doing things to our body so we can keep looking and feeling better. But I do want to say this. Anytime you take a product that's new inside the body or outside the body, especially if you're detoxifying or cleaning something, you can have a reaction. So some of you guys, for example, with the clean spirits, because it's a different formula than Clean Slate, and because it's going into different areas of the body and it's focusing on different areas, I guess that's how I need to say it. It's focusing more closely on certain areas of the body, or closer, excuse me, to certain areas of the body. Some people might have a reaction of that for a little while. I mean, it may take a couple of weeks, just like when you started Clean Slate. So your skincare products are the same thing. I know Reno is out in some areas. As soon as it gets in, I would like people to try to make sure they're using this. Right now is a time where there's a lot of different viruses and flu going around. Let's be honest with each other. In the United States, it's everywhere. So you really got to support not just the inside, but the outside of the body by creating this barrier. And this particular product is very important for that. And the next one is too. So a lot of you guys know, and I mentioned it briefly, I think on the last review, Envirem Skin Defense is something that it has patent pending proprietary ingredients. I made this product, and I told you guys, I think earlier during COVID, I wanted something that I could put in my mouth and my nose and my ears and use all over my body. I wanted to be able to create a product that could help with different skin diseases and could help with autoimmune disorders from the outside, that it wouldn't hurt people if they used it sometimes on the inside. The reason it was launched as a skin defense is so that we wouldn't have to worry about the pharmaceutical industry, and we would be able to use this all over the world. People ask me how I use this, and here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're traveling, if you have a rash, if you have a bee sting, or if you have psoriasis or dermatitis or different things that are impacting the skin, or alopecia, this is something I would use on that. I can't claim we're curing that, but I can tell you that you will notice a difference. I have a very close friend of my son's that has psoriasis and has eczema all over her hands. And she actually works with us, and she's continuously spraying it on her skin. And if you look at her skin, if she sprays it on, the redness goes down within 10 to 15 minutes. My brother-in-law, John Hayden, got into poison ivy, and the same thing. He was able to spray this, and he said the stinging went away right away, which is one of the most frustrating things about poison ivy. I know it doesn't look fun, but it's the fact that it itches so bad and it spreads. So this was able to help him considerably in that area as well. Again, you're trying to give your skin the defense it needs so it can protect itself. And we launched a campaign, which Taylor, who runs Mercy Dupree Clothing Air, came up with, and it's called "What is your body's first line of defense? Skin defense," right? Or Mercy Dupree Enviremware. We don't think of life like that. We just think, oh, this is a great product. But literally, what are you putting on your body and your skin to defend against the environment and pollution and 5G? And for us, this is the first step to a system that can really help with that overall coverage. And it's really important that everyone understands that it's not just water, it's orthosilicic acid blend. It has vitamin C, it has vitamin B3 and a bunch of other vitamins, as well as aloe vera and hypochloric acid and a lot of different things in it. Iodine as well. And it's really important that people understand.
I use this after the surgery on the incisions in my shoulder, and it is healed up perfectly.
Yeah, it's really, it's
really good.
I think I said this when I launched this. It's one of the, definitely one of the best products I've ever worked on myself personally. And I've worked on a lot of great products in my career. It's positioned, in my opinion, to make a change all over the world. We just have to keep educating people, because this isn't something people are used to using. They're used to using alcohol when they have an infection. They're used to using, gosh, I'm trying to think of what else, hydrogen peroxide, right? Which we have embedded in this product. But they're not used to having something that's really outstanding that can do multiple things. And this is the product. I also spray it on around me and on the chair when I'm flying, because it's able to kill things like this. And that's what I need, because when you're in an airplane, it's all around you. So, again, this is a product that I think is extremely important, protecting against the environment, but also helping nourish the skin and to provide the barricade around the skin. All right, so this skin defense label, you guys can see right here. You can see the different ingredients in it. You can see the hypochloric acid, which is typically in the United States a pharmaceutical product. The orthosilicic acid, which is a blend, which I have different things embedded in that. Some of it is like the clean slate, some is like the clean spirit. Also have the vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and the aloe vera, vitamin B3, which is your niacinamide, which is, I had someone ask me the other day, isn't that a precursor to NAD? It is an important component that can really help your body with everything from gene expression to DNA integrity. So it's important that people take this along with the other B vitamins, and you'll see a huge jump to that when you see the stuff with Sculpt and you see the stuff with Crush. The fragrance is a natural fragrance. It's from a plant, and then there's potassium sorbate to help preserve it, and the iodine, potassium iodine, which is really important. I think most of you guys know I did a lot with nuclear waste and protection, and this was the answer to how do you protect the skin, understanding that I can't put a full hazmat system on everyone to protect them, but we can give them certain products like this that can be extremely helpful. By the way, another thing you can use with this particular product is when you get burns and things like that, it will help with the skin healing faster and not hurting as bad as well. And that's because of the ingredients that are embedded in it. You'll notice an almost immediate change. Most people will within about 15 minutes. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Enviremware. And Enviremware, oh, I didn't go over all this. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, I talked through all of this. I did not talk about the antimicrobial properties, or I did talk about how it repairs damaged skin and the inflammation. It can help with a lot of skin conditions. We just can't make claims. It also can increase skin hydration. And again, it improves the overall health of the skin. So let's go on to Enviremware and what that can actually do. So Enviremware is a product that we use to put into the different clothing materials that we have. What were you looking at?
I'm just looking at the.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking at seeing if we're on the comments, if anything
Okay.
that we need to answer.
So Enviremware, when I went through a rigorous development, we do have patent pending on this particular product. Many of you guys know I worked on a super skin coating while I was at Harvard, and this was something that I did focus on. This has a multifunctional defense system for your clothes. We have a 96-hour process we've embedded into the Mercy Dupree clothing. With this, we tell people after you've washed your clothes either 4 to 7 times, and we ask people to try to keep the lukewarm as far as washing when they're washing the Mercy Dupree clothes in the blankets. You can spray this on it after, and then you let it dry. You can use it in the dryer. It won't, it shouldn't disintegrate any of the products in it, or you can just let it dry. We go through a 96-hour process because we're using boiling, heating, and different chemicals that we're embedding into the actual fabric. But this can be used on any fabric, and you can use it to protect and provide a minimal basis. And what I mean by that is we aren't able at this time to give everyone a solution to everything, right? And we can't claim everything either, but we want to do this first layer of protection. And then you have your skin defense as your second layer. And then you just keep having more things as barriers and barricades to what's going on, like Reno and the T-Mist. And we're going to continue that pattern. And if you say to me, don't we have enough in that area? Well, here's what I'm going to say. Viruses, parasites, fungus, bacteria, it mutates. It tries to take over the host, and we're the host. So what you have to do is provide multiple layers of barricades so that doesn't get in. And that's one of the things that's extremely important as our world changes and as we become more sustainable and as we live longer. Because again, my stance in life is let's live the longest we can and let's have the most sustainable, beautiful lives we can. I'm tired of hearing people talk about depopulation. I don't believe in it one bit. There's not a need to harm people in any country or any world. There's a need to protect, to love, and support. And that's what we're doing with these products. So we are against, as a company, depopulation. We are against economies not being there for people. And we stand for people and for the rights of people for freedom all over the world. And that is my stance, and that is our stance as a company. And to do that, we're trying to protect people as much as possible so we can continue to grow in light instead of darkness and fear. Let's go to the next slide. Tiger. Okay, this talks about this particular formulation and how, again, it's able to really help. You do have a shungite blend embedded. If you ask why, you needed stuff to attach, the different formulations to attach to it to provide the protection. I could have chosen either silver or shungite, but there is a proprietary formulation to this where it's embedded into the shungite, so you really have both. So it's a very instrumental product, like I said, to create another barrier. This is another product that you can take with you and spray around you in the airport or in a plane or when you're traveling to help you also when you're breathing things in. I would not, though, use this product in your mouth or in your nose or ears. The skin defense is okay, but you don't want to use skin defense in large amounts, just small amounts. This needs to be used on the outside of clothing. Now, I had someone ask me the other day, they said they used this particular product on their skin and it helped them get rid of a rash. I had another person with alopecia that sent me a WhatsApp, and it's true, this can help with different skin disorders, but it was made for a clothing line. So the benefits, it offers environmental protection, UV protection, EMF radiation protection, 5G radiation protection, protection against heavy metals, comprehensive shielding from viruses, bacteria, fungus, and parasites. It's helping shield the body. While we can't claim that we're fixing all this, we're trying to, again, create this barrier against all these outside things that cause issues. EMF radiation can be a good thing. It can also be an incredibly bad thing. And I have to say this, you can't ask, you can go to the next slide, Tiger. You can't ask the government to protect your families and protect your bodies. That's up to you. We weren't promised a wonderful government or political system. We weren't even promised good parents. Sorry, I actually have good parents, but not all of us do. And it's no one's fault if you don't, right? And you shouldn't feel guilty about it if you don't. We aren't promised a good marriage. You shouldn't feel guilty if your marriage didn't work out. But what we are promised is you can take control of your life the best you can, because no one else is going to take care of you. We can also say that we share our knowledge and what we learn with others to help their lives be better. Because even though maybe no one has helped you all, if you help just one person in this world, or if you pick different people to help every day, it's going to make a difference in your life and in your heart. I know sometimes it's hard when no one has helped you, and I want to speak to you guys about that. It's really hard, it's sad, it's difficult. But here's what I know. If you start making steps to share your knowledge and solutions and to help others throughout the world, you will get benefit from that. Because when you give to people, when you serve people, when you love people, it takes a lot out of you, but also your heart gets something back. And so does your health system. And I say that because all of this is composed of emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual, and physical health. And you want to protect the inside and the outside of the body. Now let's talk about clean spirits. Before we get into this, I want to make sure everyone understands I have gotten tons of WhatsApps and text and phone calls to say that people are advertising this product that you can put it in alcohol and the alcohol doesn't affect you. That's incorrect. Patrick, have I ever said that?
No.
So yes, this is a product that I made to help really metabolize alcohol so your body can handle it better. But alcoholism is alcoholism. And people that drink too much alcohol, there's nothing I can do to fix that. You have to understand your liver, your kidneys, your bladder, your pancreas are all impacted if you drink on a daily basis too much alcohol. Really, you should not have more than 2 to 3 glasses of a drink more than 3 or 4 times a week. To have alcohol every night, now I will tell you that sometimes I'll have, Clayton and I both like having tequila. Everyone's different. Some people I know on the call don't drink, which is fantastic as well. But sometimes I'll have a drink at night just to relax. But usually my first line of relaxation is like a 0 in to help me with my overall mood and my overall personality. It's okay to drink alcohol, and this product can help with that metabolism and help the body with everything if you're drinking. It can also support the body emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, like I said, to really help with the detoxification or the cleaning process. But that doesn't mean you need to drink more because you have this product. That doesn't mean that you have a free license to drink as much as you want because of this product. Remember, this product is helping you boost metabolism of alcohol, but it's not telling you drink more and more and more, right? It's helping your body handle it, but it can't fix someone who is an alcoholic or who has a problem with alcohol or substances just by taking the product. You have to follow certain regimens to make sure you're cleaning out your body. And that's really, really important. And that means giving your body what it needs to support it. I love this product because it helps eliminate toxins from the liver, and it helps with the metabolism, and it helps with the pathways in the body, and really that whole cleaning and detoxification. We've heard so many great things, but also remember, again, that doesn't give you a license to do whatever you want just because you're on this product. You have to always remember that, because your body is important. Your body is a temple. It is something you have to take care of. There's only one you. I care about you guys. I want you guys to take care of your own health. So please remember that even though Clean Spirits is helping, you still have to make the right choices. So let's look at the label. So the label, as you guys can see, has some of the basics that we have in Clean Slate, but there's also other ingredients added, and I've had a lot of questions about that. Why did I add different ingredients, different vitamins and minerals in different products? The reason I did that was try to really hit the liver and the kidneys and really help with the organs of the body and different pathways of the body, so you could try to get rid of things that have been stuck. Because some things, even though you're trying to detox or clean every day, it takes longer to get rid of. Like, I'll give you an example. Cellulite takes longer to get rid of. And I don't think Clean Spirits is the only thing that can help with cellulite. I think that Sculpt is something that will help people with that. I think Reno can help when you put it on your skin. It's not, some things in life are not easy fixes, but this particular product can help with overall support of the body for emotional, mental, and like I said, spiritual and physical health. And that includes people that have had issues with addiction or depression or anxiety. We can't cure all of that, but we're there to really support people while they go through this. So what are the benefits of this particular product? And there's a lot of benefits. I'm just going to go over a few. Protects against oxidative stress, provides immune system support, provides liver support, modulation of dopamine production, which I think is very important for those of you guys that are asking about emotional and mental and spiritual and psychological health. That's, I think, one of the reasons that it's modulating. It's even modulating certain serotonin and norepinephrine as well. But dopamine is your main thing that's really helping the body modulate the production of it. It also helps with proper enzyme function, which is why I keep talking about the enzymes and how when you block the enzymic pathways, you cannot get healthy sometimes. So you've got to remove that. And this is one of the areas that it focuses on. And then neurotransmitter regulation, which I think is extremely important. Regulating these neurotransmitters, we've got the Trinity, but we also have this product that can help with different issues as it pertains to neurotransmitter regulation and emotional and mental health. So I'm extremely excited that people are using this product. Or how much are we still using? Is the product still
Clean Spirits?
Yeah.
Clean Spirits is all over.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody has really supported. You guys asked for that product, and believe me, I know you wanted it because everyone's using is using it everywhere. And now it's going to come the Xoted support powder. It helps again with detoxification, liver health, and overall well-being. It also helps regain your vitality. You want your energy and everything back, and you really need that support. Xoted is detox backwards, because I always say they did detox wrong. They should have supported the body while you were taking things out of it. So it has the B complex vitamins in it, which are essential for metabolism. A lot of people have asked me, why didn't you do a B complex vitamin? Well, here's one. Like, it has it throughout the product, and also you're going to see it in the peptides and weight loss. Magnesium also helps with the alcohol-induced muscle tension and providing relaxation and comfort during recovery. So magnesium is extremely important to that. I've had a lot of people from the beginning ask me why we don't have a mood regulatory product or regulation product, I can't talk, regulation product, and ask why we don't have magnesium, you know, help with tension and muscles and sleep. Well, you've got it in this. It is something you can take in the morning, but you can also take at night. And I think you guys, if you use this product, I think you will notice some major changes in your health, but it may take a couple of weeks. The garlic is strong, and that's on purpose. In fact, I took some last night and I can still taste the garlic. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this photo shoot and it tastes like garlic, but it's because your liver and your organs really need this strong encapsulated garlic, so it can really help the body clean itself. It really can. And there's lots of stories around garlic, but there's also scientific facts that talk about how it can really help people across the board. So it does have the vitamin E in it to help with the recovery as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't want to leave that out. That's important. You look at your whole gamut of products. You also have some of the products with vitamin K. I tried to encapsulate not just what is in like Relive, because Relive has everything in it. Restore has everything in it. But I also tried to add particular vitamins and minerals to these formulas, not just so you guys had extra vitamins and minerals as barriers and nutrients, but as catalysts so the product should work even better. So let's look at the label. So again, this is not just a simple formulation that is just for people that drink and the day after or supporting their body. This is also something to help with overall health and well-being as it pertains to people that have mental health issues or people that just want to feel better and want to be healthier. You've got over 70% of your females in certain age categories throughout the world that are suffering from depression and anxiety since the pandemic. It's rising rapidly. You've had a lot of health issues as it pertains to different organs and different things happening. And this particular product can help support your body to get you to the next level so that you can live a healthier life and a happier life. And I say this all the time. If you live to be 130, but you're not happy, what is the point? What's the point? I want you guys to be happy. I want you to be healthy. And I think one of the things that could help certain people is this product. And the reason I say that is you've got people that are vitamin B deficient or vitamin E deficient, magnesium deficient. There's a lot of things in this product that can really support people to feel better. A lot of times people suffer from anxiety and depression and OCD and a lot of different mental health issues because their body's lacking a nutrient or mineral that they need to have. Sometimes they don't realize that. They think it's the environment or life, but it really has to do with their overall nutrition and their impact on their body and how their body needs certain products. So let's look at the benefits. So promotes bone health, promotes healthy muscle and nerve function, promotes energy production, provides nervous system support. You guys, this is a lot because this product is incredible and we haven't given it enough attention. Provides liver support, aids in stress reduction, antioxidant properties, immune system support, cellular health and repair support, anti-inflammatory properties. Again, don't overlook this product. You guys are getting ready to have it. When will it be out, Patrick?
It should be there at the end of this month. So we're looking at probably first week of February. Yeah.
We should have it in the shipping in the warehouses at the end of this month. So you guys will be able to order it in February. January and February are huge months for us because you've got the Sculpt coming out next week. And then you've got your Xoted and your Morning Minerals, which is the next one we're going to talk about. And then you also have the program, the weight loss program coming out, and Crush at the very end of February, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got 4 products coming out that are incredible. And these 4 products are products that can change people's lives because of what they do. This is a new extension to your companies, if you guys are ambassadors, to help you really touch and help more people. So let's go on to Good Morning Minerals. Good Morning Minerals are your go-to solution for replenishing essential minerals. And I have people ask me about lithium and different things that are in trace minerals. Listen, guys, your body needs trace minerals. And remember, our products go through this cleaning process to make sure that the vitamins and the minerals are safe. And so they have the least amount of any kind of toxin or heavy metal possible. And I say possible because even the air we breathe has certain things in it that we don't want, or the water that we drink. This whole product line we have at Root is meant to make water better, make the air better, make your body handle things better. So we go through every single thing possible to make sure you have the best products, even changing the bottles and the labeling, which we recently did to make sure you had better packaging and better solutions to overall health when it pertains to the supplements. It helps with the calcium support of the bones and the pH balance of the body, which is extremely important. It also relieves muscle tension and assists in maintaining a calm state because, again, of the magnesium oxide. It can help restore balance, which I think is something we need to talk about more. And people that take this product, that took the samples we have, feel more energy. They feel revitalized. I don't know what that was. Look, there's a noise. And it really helps with your overall health and support for providing the barriers, as well as supporting the antioxidants on the inside of the body so that you can have the best life possible. So let's go on to here's the label. But let's go to the next one, Tiger, because I want to be able to finish before our hour. The benefits are gastric acid secretion. It regulates that, which any of you guys that have problems with irritable bowel syndrome or gastric acid and influx and things, this is the product for you. I have a lot of you guys that have asked me that in the past. So if you guys have problems keeping food down or with the acid in your throat or your stomach, this is the kind of product that can really help you all. It helps with intestinal motility, pH balance. It regulates neurotransmission, and it also synaptic functioning. It helps basically all the synapses of the body's function, which is huge. Because if your synapses is not functioning correctly, you can't communicate correctly in the body. So I want to make sure that we bring that up as well. And I think this is something, so any of you guys that have people that suffer from the when they have what else do they call that when they have
Acid reflux?
acid reflux? Why am I forgetting? I'm like influx, acid reflux. If you guys have people with acid reflux, this is something that definitely they need to take that can help them with that can support their body so this functioning is better. Okay, so we're at the end of the product deck. That means between last week and this week, we were able to do the deck.